Hello again. We're going to talk about math today, and we have some um, fun problems to do that are called partial products, okay? And so we're going to be multiplying a two-digit number by one digit today. And so let's go to this right here. So this is what I'm using as my whiteboard or my piece of paper, but you guys can follow along with me and make a drawing with me if that helps. So let's start out with doing a problem. Okay, let's look at this. We're going to do 12 times 4. Okay, and remember with times we have to figure out how many groups of 12, and that looks like a Z. Let's fix that. Looks a little better. So how many groups? So let's see, it was 12 groups of 4 things. So let's make an array really fast just to be able to visualize that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, sorry, let's go back. So 12, and we always start down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and there's 4 columns of 12 things. Okay, and so when we have all together, what we could do, we can make this array and count how many we have together. So let's do that really fast. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 columns, 4 tall columns, and there's 12 rows across. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so we know that there are 48 dots. Now, that is a long way of counting. Okay, there's a lot of dots here, and there's a better way to do it. So let's just break it up. Let's do part of the problem at a time. And that'll make it a little bit faster to do. So we have 12 times 4, all right? Let's solve it in a different way. So if we just do 12 times 2, or sorry, 4 times 2, that's way easier, all right? And we can make an array if we want. We start with the top number, we go down 2, and then we go over 4. So we do the first one, that one counts 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this is our array. Now that's a lot easier to count. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Look at that. Our problem is starting to look like this one over here. Now let's do this right here, okay? So remember, this is a 1, and this is a 4. So 4 times 1. Let's make an array of that. Just be able to see it. So one row, and how many columns? 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So the 4 goes next door. Now, here's the thing. This isn't just 1. It's actually 10, because it's in the tens place. So when we go 4 times 10, we know that 4 times 10 is actually 40. So let's go back and let's write it like this. So 40. And then we can add 40 and 8 together to get 48. Okay, So now that we know that, this is how to use a standard. So our standard algorithm is what this is called. We start here at the bottom with the 1 number, and we multiply up. So 4 times 2, and we write that. And then 4 times 1, which is actually 10. 4 times 10 is 40, and then we can add that together. Or we can just simply write it next door like this, okay? And because we know that this next one's going to be a 0, so we don't even have to write that one because anything plus 0 is the same thing. And then we've got the 4 next door. All right, so that's a little bit about the standard algorithm. Now let's use the partial products method, and let's see if we can figure out how to use that to help us, okay? So this right here, this array method, it works, and we can count them all. And this way works too, but it's a little more confusing, right? Because we have to go like that, and we'll get good at it. But let's see if we can't let's see if we can't do it a little bit faster. Alrighty. It's gonna take just a second to erase all of this. Okay, let's start fresh. So let's do 12 times 4 again. 12 times 4. So 12 groups of 4. Now, we've got 12 groups of 4. Let's just draw, instead of doing an area model, let's just draw a rectangle, okay? And obviously it's not perfect, but that's okay. And let's go ahead and let's draw the smaller number over here. So 4, and the bigger number up here. Now, the cool thing, when you're writing, when you have a 1 number on the bottom, and you have 2 numbers on top, so one in the tens place, one in the ones place, you can split it up. We know that this is actually 10, right? Because it's in the tens place. So let's write a 10 right here. 10. And then let's write a 2, but let's draw a little line, and then let's draw a 2 above that. Okay, so now we have 2 rectangles that are smashed together. And they both have 4 over here. So it's like an imaginary 4 right here. So we know we can do 4 times 10 to make the answer here. So 4 times 10, and we know is 40, because we can count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now this right here is a 2 times 4. Remember, this works as the number right there as well, because it's over to the side. So 2 times 4 is 8. We can go 2, 4, 6, 8. Count by 2s 4 times. We can go 4, 8. Count by 4s 2 times. And then all we have to do is we add them up. 40 plus 8. Now, 40 plus 8, 8 plus 0 is 8, and 4 plus nothing is 4. And there's your answer. So let's go to our morning work. Not our morning work, our daily work, just to be able to see how to do it, okay? And I'm gonna help you solve the first problem on your own, or together, all right? So that you don't have to do it on your own. So this is what the page looks like. It's got a lot of little boxes everywhere, and it says 49 times 8. Okay, so we have a 2-digit number here. 4 is in the tens place, and 9 is in the ones place, and we have just a 1-digit number here, 8. So let's go ahead and do what, we don't know the answer because that's hard to know. But let's use our box right here. So our smaller number goes on the shorter side. So let's put an 8 there. And Okay, so let's split this up because this is a 2-digit number. Let's put the tens side, the tens digit in this side. So we know that that 4 actually means 40. And then this 8, sorry, the 49. So the tens place is right here, 40. And then the ones place for that number is right here, 9. You see how we did that? So this is kind of like writing it in expanded form. 40 plus 9 equals 49. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and move our line over so that we can tell where our parts are going to be separated. So now we can do 40 times 8. And from a previous slide, we know, you guys did this at home, we know that all we have to do is take off, let's go back to this, all we have to do, so we're doing 40 times 8, let's draw a rectangle, so we've got 8 here and 40 here. So all we have to do, we don't have to times 8 by 40, all we have to do is times 8 by 4, okay? So let's do that. 8 times 4. And you can draw an area or an array to help you with this one, with the dots, okay? But what we're gonna do is we are going to count by 4s, 8 times. So let's go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. That was 8 times. So 32 is our answer to this one right here, 32. All right, it'll probably be easier if you do it with some scratch paper because you have to, so this is our problem right here, 40 and then 9. But okay, sorry, so I said it was 32. Here we go, 32. But remember, we crossed out the 0. So we have to add the 0 back because we weren't just multiplying by 4, we were actually multiplying by 40. And so we have to remember to put that 0 back on. So 320. Let's write 320 right here. Then we've got 9 times 8. All right. Now we might need to draw an area model for this if we don't know. But, sorry, not an area model, an array with the dots. So 8 down, 9 over. But we know how to count by 9s. So let's count by 9s 8 times. So we've got 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81. Okay, so 81 is our answer for 8 times 9. 81. No, that's not right. Let's try that again for me. Here we go. That was times 9. So let's try it one more time. We've got 9, 18, 27, 36, 54, sorry, 45, 54, 63, 72. Okay, so that was 8 times. Sorry, last time I counted 9 times. 72, 9, 8 times is 72. So let's go back here. Oh no, let's stay right here. So we've got 72. Now all we have to do is we add this number and this number together. So let's go 320 plus 72. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 7 is 9. And 3 plus nothing is 3. So our answer is 392. Let's go back here and answer that problem. 392. And that's how we do it. So it'll be easier for you if you have scratch paper or your whiteboard to draw a rectangle and then divide the numbers up. All right. So for example, question number 2, 85 times 2. Remember, the smaller number is going to go to the side, the bigger number is going to go on top, and we can split it up into the tens place and the ones place. So the tens place goes here, the ones place goes here, and then you draw a line. You do this multiplication problem, you put it in the box. You do the next multiplication problem, you put it in the box, and then you add the two things together to get the answer. All right, that was a lot. Now, if you need any questions, or if you have any questions or need any help, let me know after school, and I'd be more than happy to help you. But you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for trying so hard.